Alert! In this video I'll show you how the zombie masses are sleeping, in the face of the imminent cataclysm of Nibiru. Nibiru media disinformation and hidden reality zombies population. This planet is dangerously approaching Earth, as in the past, when it would have destroyed Atlantis, which in this case was Little Atlantis, to which Noah is one of the survivors. His father's name was Lamech. He is the great-grandfather of the biblical Nimrod. It also has other older passages that approach Earth. One of them is the one that submerged the ancient continent of Lemuria and Great Atlantis. Its name comes from the ancient Sumerians who called it Ekalubis. Rabalu claims that Hercolubus or Nibiru will again approach Earth and that the only way for humanity to save itself from the cataclysm would be the elimination of psychological defects and conscious astral projection. Rabalu also makes an analogy with the Bible, in which there are supposedly several passages narrating about this planet, as in Revelation 8:11, and the name of the star was Wormwood, and the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters, because they became bitter. Quote, subscribe to the channel. Some believe that Nibiru would be the star Barnard, which in reality is not true, as such a star was measured and its distance is 5.98 plus or minus 0.003 light-years from Earth. At this distance it would have to be traveling at a speed of 16,000 kilometers per second, an appreciable fraction of the speed of light to reach Earth in less than a century, plus approximately less than 5 years. Another improbability is the confusion with Nibiru, which is actually a Merkaba, that is, a vessel of light of its inhabitants the Nephilim or Nibiruans. Despite approaching Earth, Barnard's star will be at its closest point to the Sun around the year 11,700, when it will be about 3.8 light-years away. This distance is only slightly smaller than the distance of the closest star to the Sun, Proxima Centauri, is found today. According to some authors, it is the outermost planet in the Solar System, having an approximate orbit of 6,666 Earth-years. Humanity is mature enough to realize that the end of time or the end of the world, announced by the Apocalypse of St. John, is a reality. Hercolubus or Nibiru is a giant planet that has been approaching Earth, and not coming alone is the biggest change in the Solar System since its first pass. In the Bible he is also mentioned with the name of Wormwood, is also known with the name of the Great King of Terror, by Nostradamus. Already the ancient Mayans called him Star Ball. Hercolubus brings geological cataclysms, heating of the earth, among countless other events already prophesied by the respectable Gnostic masters V. M. Samael Anwior and V. M. Rabalu. Strong men will be terrified of fear, before the magnitude of this heavenly body. Many will seek death at that time and death will flee from them, it is prophetic. Nibiru is already in our solar system, it's huge, inside it fits several planet Earth, and before it was just a doubt about its existence, but now that it's getting closer and closer, and it even has several places where you can see it. Naked eye always next to the Sun, that's why it is called Second Sun. The seals of the apocalypse have already been opened, humanity will be attacked like a thief, completely unprepared. Whoever has the privilege of witnessing Nibiru in the final moment will see something unimaginable to the human brain. It is not on a collision course with the Earth as some say. But just because it passes close to the Earth and the Sun, we will suffer devastating consequences in our climate, several large earthquakes, tsunamis, heat, cold, and will also put several active volcanoes, including Yellowstone. The Mayans predicted the end of the world. It is due to he, as other civilizations in antiquity disappeared, Atlantis. He completes a turn in 3,600 years. NASA will hide everything until the last moment, when our eyes can see this second sun every day. When Christ was being crucified he was in the midst of his return, now he is right here. When they see the celestial armada, they will beat themselves with lamentation and gnashing of teeth, but it will be liberation for the majority of the world's population, who live trapped in lies, slavery and deprived of true freedom. Awake you that sleep, become spiritual in the faith of Jesus Christ. John 14:6. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications, to receive new videos.